Hey, my name's Aldinger Rum, and this is Multi-fandom Entertainment Studios. You know that video you just watched? What if I were to tell you that that video is now a year old, and so is this channel? Hello there, my fellow fandom fans. Welcome back to Multi-fandom Entertainment Studios. And today is a very special day because it's the channel's 1-year anniversary. Crazy, I know, right? Feels like I've been doing this for a while, but it all still feels new. Now, to clear up a possible misconception, if you go to my channel page and go to the More tab, you'll see that it says I started on October 14th, 2022. That is true. That is when I made my account. However, I didn't start uploading until November 12th, 2022. That's when I feel the channel truly started, and that's why I say today is the anniversary. Before I go any further, allow me to say thank all of you for watching and supporting my channel. It really means a lot. Now, let me share with you exactly why I created this channel. Throughout most of my life, I've been a big nerd. I've always enjoyed playing with toys, watching movies and TV shows, playing video games, etc., etc. I also love watching YouTube because it's a great place to watch videos and stuff you enjoy. Some of my favorite channels and inspirations are Sharmus Prime, By the Way I Say, and others. Stop motion videos, before I even knew exactly what they were always some of my favorites. After watching a lot of LEGO stop motions, specifically Ninjago related ones, I always thought it would be cool if I could do that myself. Turns out I could. When I was around 9 or 10, I tried my hand at it, but it was never really good. I tried again when I was around 12 to 13, and they were an improvement, but still nothing really worth bragging about. Then around 2020 to 2021, I watched a video by this YouTuber called Spinjitzu Master Falcon. The video was a recreation from the 2012 Ninja Turtle show Season 4 finale, but it put the characters from LEGO Ninjago in their place. And that is where it happened. That was when I wanted to make my own stop motions for my own channel. Around mid-2021, I made my first professional video, Ninja vs. Garmadon, First Fight. I say professional because I feel like I put actual effort into it. And I was really proud of what I made, even though my skills have greatly improved. Another reason I love making stop motion videos is because I love a good story. I wouldn't enjoy most of the shows I watch if they didn't have an at least decent story and characters for me to be invested in. That's why I enjoy the semi creations with characters from different franchises, because it tells an almost new story. The choices for which characters I swap out make sense, sometimes, and even when it doesn't make complete sense, it's still fun. I'm also a big fan of action figures, which is why I get excited when a new figure of a character that I like comes out. Because not only is it fun to mess around with, but it also can provide new stop motion opportunities for a character I haven't been able to really do before. Now, why multi-fandom? Well, it's simple really. I enjoy a lot of different franchises. I've been a fan of Marvel and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for as long as I can remember. I actually had to stop watching TMNT for a time because my young and much dumber self said something to my sister once that I didn't mean because I was a sore loser when playing a game. Yeah, I was young and stupid, okay? Anyway, my mom thought Ninja Turtles was being a bad influence on me, so I wasn't allowed to watch it. And I'm able to watch it and enjoy it now because I've grown up and matured. But if it wasn't for that, I may have not become a Ninjago fan. Back in like 3rd and 4th grade, my friend was obsessed with Ninjago. And it got to the point where, one day, I decided to watch it on Netflix. This was back when only Season 1 and 2 were on Netflix. I watched it and I really enjoyed it because it had fun action, interesting story and characters, and it reminded me a lot of you know what. I also became a Power Rangers fan around this time. I don't know what compelled me to watch it. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to watch Power Rangers, see if it's any good. I watched the Dino Charge season, which was the current team running at the time, and I liked it. I'm only a big Ranger fan now thanks to the Lightning Collection. The first wave was out at the time, and it had the Red Ranger from Dino Charge, which was the team I recognized. I tried to find the others, but they weren't made yet. While I was waiting, I learned about the other teams and characters and seasons. And one thing led to another. Now I'm a fan of a lot of Ranger teams. Dino Charge will forever remain my favorite, though. As for Star Wars, I don't know when I became a big fan of it, But even before I was fully invested, I knew of things like lightsabers, the Force, and who Luke's father was. I'm also a fan of other franchises I don't express much on the channel, like Harry Potter, DC, and Percy Jackson. And then there's Sonic the Hedgehog. I haven't been a part of this fandom long, but it's quickly grown to be one of, if not my favorite franchises, just because of all this little blue rat has done in its 32-year existence. And I owed that to LEGO Dimensions, of all things. It's a very long story, but to sum it up quickly, I know about Sonic through Dimensions, and I became a big fan since the first movie. Anyway, getting back on topic, I'm a fan of a lot of franchises, and I didn't want my channel to be limited to one thing and appeal to a certain audience. A good amount of channels I watch are mostly dedicated to talking about or representing one franchise, even though they like other franchises. Like, do you know how many channels there are to have Star Wars in their name? Anyway, I wanted my channel to be open to anyone and everyone who wants to watch what I put out there. Some content for some franchises are going to do better than others, but this isn't entirely about views. It's about putting out things that I enjoy that I think others might enjoy too. And due to the fact that I have over 1,000 subscribers, it seems that you all do. Now, I want to talk quickly about Elding Rum, my original character and the channel mascot. Back when I was around 8 or so, my grandpa said that I could make my own superhero. I didn't really think much about it because I'm honestly kind of slow when trying to think up stuff. Around October 2021, I threw together the first design of Elding Rum out of different broken action figure parts that I just had. I also had to paint over it to make my own design. That original custom wasn't incredibly stable, but I've recently made a more improved version that is honestly much better. Also, yes, his design is heavily inspired by Spider-Man's. Now, when coming up with his name, I didn't want it to be basic, like his name being his color and his power. Then I remembered that J.K. Rowling came up with names for the spells in Harry Potter by it being a mixture of Latin words and stuff. I did a little research and found the words Elding, which is an Old Norse word for lightning, and Rum, which is Latin for gold. So that's how I created Elding Rum, and he is a tribute to my grandpa in a way, because he believed I could do it. Thanks, Papa. Now, some thanks and acknowledgements are in order. First, I wanted to thank my parents for allowing me to do this and their support on what I do. Mom, Dad, thank you so much for your supporting me. It means a lot. I also like to thank my sisters as well, especially my little sisters, who are usually the first to see what I make and have lent their voices for a couple of videos. I also like to thank the rest of my family, from my aunts and uncles to my cousins and my grandparents as well. Thank you all so much for your support and encouragement on what I do. Now it's time to shout out some others on this platform that I've interacted with, starting with Ozzyfish, my best friend in real life. He started the channel a little while before I did, and now we're both YouTubers, but our friendship comes from real life. Thanks for your support, Ozzy. The next person is someone who is a frequent commenter and supporter on this channel, and someone who I helped inspire. That someone is Toidle. Thanks so much for your support and encouragement, Toidle. You're a really cool dude, and I'm glad that you were able to make it to 1,000 subscribers too. I'd also like to acknowledge some others real quick. Rocket Dude, Spirit Sonic, Ruckus, SSJ Kids, CC Animations, and many others that I can't remember at this moment. Thank you all so much for liking the content and leaving a comment from time to time. Lastly, I'd like to thank you, the person watching this. Thank you for watching this video. You're all who I make this content for, and I'm so glad and grateful that you enjoy it. Well, it's time to wrap this up. Thank you again to everyone watching this video and supporting the channel. It's been amazing having been able to do this for a year, and I hope to continue doing so for years to come. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it and a comment if you have something to say. If you haven't already, subscribe, but only if you want to. And share this video around if you think someone else might like this, as well as some other of my videos. One final thank you, again, my fellow fandom fans. See you when the next video drops, which is when I finish it. And then, until next time.